On this day in Jewish history, Lieutenant Colonel Alfred Dreyfus passes away in 1935. While the Revolution of 1791 brought equal rights for Jews throughout France, they were not entirely accepted into the fraternity of French citizens. Because of the animosity towards religion that the Revolution brought about, many French citizens remained suspicious of Jews. Alfred Dreyfus was born in 1859 in Alsace, far from Paris. He would go on to build his career in the French army. Wary of the recently unified German Empire, the French government was concerned about potential moles within its ranks. When the French uncovered a plot to sell artillery secrets to the Germans, Alfred Dreyfus was accused, despite there being no evidence to link him to the crime. Dreyfus's Alsatian birth and Jewish identity quickly made him an easy target for other French citizens to call him a traitor. The French military, fearing public backlash that they would be seen protecting a Jewish traitor, identified the only piece of evidence, a letter that did not even resemble Dreyfus's handwriting, to promote the stereotype of the scheming Jew and to find Dreyfus guilty. Dreyfus was marched through the streets of Paris. His medals were stripped from his uniform. His sword snapped in front of him, while a crowd of Parisians cried out, "Death to Judas, death to the Jew." Dreyfus was imprisoned for 5 years. Meanwhile, evidence emerged that another military official was the likely culprit. Although a closed trial found this other individual not guilty, tensions in France over the Dreyfus Affair and growing awareness over its anti-Semitism led to a second court-martial. Although Dreyfus was found guilty a second time, Dreyfus was eventually pardoned by the French government. The legacy of the Dreyfus Affair changed the world. The trial, which Theodore Herzl covered as a journalist, was enough to convince him that Europe was no longer safe for Jews, regardless of how much they assimilated. Dreyfus, despite the horrible anti-Semitism shown toward him, maintained his loyalty to the country that betrayed him. He returned to the battlefield to defend France in World War I and retired a war hero. He died on July 12, 1935. A collection of artifacts relating to the Dreyfus Affair can be seen here in the museum's exhibit, The Holocaust: What Hate Can Do.